Mr Boldy's English Show.
Hello everyone, I hope you are okay. Today I'm going to present you the 5 most important TV shows, series you can work on and you can watch to improve your English. No, we said at the end of it. I know you like it. Please stop it, come on. Right, why do you have to use TV shows and series to improve your English? Very simple. It's very simple. By doing this, if you like it, you won't feel like working, you won't feel like studying. Things will come with you. You will use subtitles. Right, at first you can use subtitles in French. Very important if you don't understand. But it's very important to use the original version with the French subtitles at first. After, you will move on with the English subtitles. Very important. And after, you will remove the subtitles, of course. And what will happen? Your brain will understand better. Trust me, do it and come back to me. Right, now I'm going to introduce you with the 5 best TV shows you can work on to improve your English. Let's go. So the first one is a TV series called a sitcom, right, released in 1994, right, and it's called Friends. All my generation knows about Friends, and you know, all my friends, girlfriends really liked Friends. I know some people who still watch Friends because they just like it, because it just remind them about their past, and they really like it. A fantastic sitcom over 10 years, right? So you can imagine how many episodes they released. It's very good, very easy to understand, very good to improve your everyday vocabulary. You have to watch Friends just for your culture, just to know that this is what you could like. Okay, so if you want to improve, start with Friends.
You okay?
Right, the second one is How I Met Your Mother. Maybe you know this sitcom as well. It's a very nice sitcom where the plot is about, well, I'm your father, I'm going to explain you, and I'm going to tell you how I met your mother. The guy is expressing himself in front of his 2 children. So you can imagine that he's going to give and tell stories about what happened in his life. And every time he's going to come across a girl or something, the children will say, "Is it mom? Is it mom?" No, definitely not. Okay, but it's very funny, very good acting as well, and very easy to understand. It's a bit like Friends, but a more modern version of Friends. You have to watch How I Met Your Mother. Very good TV show.
Kids, I'm gonna tell you an incredible story. The story of how I met your mother.
Are we being punished for something?
No?
Yeah, is this gonna take a while?
Yes.
We are back, and Ted, my boy, it's gonna be legend. Wait for it.
Would be Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was a major TV show. Trust me, if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, you have to watch it, at least 1 or 2 episodes. It's brilliant. Brilliant acting, brilliant English, and some very strange and difficult situation, but it's a fantastic plot. Trust me, if you go into Breaking Bad and if you catch up with the slang, with the difficult aspect of the language, of course, it's going to be very funny for you, because you will learn a lot, and especially... No, I told you, this is my DJ, right? I hired a crack DJ, do you know? So I told you, Jean-Charles, I told you, don't. Okay, Breaking Bad. Very interesting TV show, very long, but at least you can watch a few episodes first. Of course, in English, subtitled in French for a start, and after you will move on subtitled in English to get along with what the people say. And your brain will little by little on what is written and will focus on what is being said. Do you understand me? Right, do it. Breaking Bad. Fantastic show. Next one is Prison Break. Everybody has seen Prison Break at least once in his or her life, right? It was on television, on mainstream television like TF1 and all that. So, you know, remember it's the story of the guy who goes to prison, but he has the whole plan of the prison tattooed on his body, right? And he's going, of course, trying to escape from it. Okay? No! It has nothing to do with that! I'm fed up. I'm really fed up. Prison Break, very good. It's all the vocabulary is about engineering. You can improve your vocabulary with that. The next one I want to talk about is and it's very funny because I've never watched a full episode. I just watched bits and pieces, but it's Grey's Anatomy, right? And the particular thing about Grey's Anatomy is that I remember a good friend of mine who was about to be a doctor and to learn English. She focused on watching Grey's Anatomy. But I think her interest was a bit different. Maybe she was in love with one of the actors who seemed to be very attractive. Fair enough. But she watched it and learned a lot of vocabulary, medical vocabulary in English. That's also the important aspect and what the TV shows can bring, right? You are home, you watch it and you learn at the same time, but you don't have the impression to learn. This is what happens with the TV series. Next one I would like to talk about is one of my favorite ones, is Californication. Californication is the story. This is not for everybody, okay? This is not for everybody. This is a story of a writer, a book writer, a book author, and he's trying to organize his life, I would say. But it's very difficult because every time he has a problem and chooses the wrong way to deal with the problem. David Duchovny is starring in the show. Very good actor. Fantastic moment. Very rock and roll. I like it. A lot of swear words, a lot of slang as well. So if you like not so much rock and roll, but if you like swear words, slang and all that, you will be happy to watch it. Again, this requires subtitles at the beginning, but trust me, it's really worth it. You know, it's worth it. Right. On top of that, you can come across very nice TV shows. What is important is for you to catch up with something you like, okay? Today, it's very easy to find the right subtitles for a series. It's not a problem, okay? So try to have a look, find the TV subtitles, okay? I will give you the subtitles in another post, in another comment, but if you have other ideas for people to learn, I know I think about The Big Bang Theory, which is a very good TV show. Also, one of my favorite ones is Luther, right, with a very famous character. And on top of that comes, come on, you can play it now. Come on, Jean-Charles. DJ Jean-Charles, come on, play it. Yes. Problem with Game of Thrones is that it's going to be difficult to understand everything. You know, just like Harry Potter, it includes a lot of special names, and sometimes it's a bit difficult to understand all the relations between the people. But whatever, if you like it, watch Game of Thrones, and I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it. All right, at least start again with French subtitles, then move on with English subtitles, and then remove the subtitles. Okay, if you have any question, I want you to leave a comment. If you have any suggestion about any other TV series or TV shows I might have forgotten, no problem, just leave it down there. It's you know, we are collaborating on things, and I really want you to start watching your series in English. Do it now. Okay, see you later. I'm not an actor.
Mr Boldy's English Show.